Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another LNHS esports stream. It's me, Shiko Mizue, the goated Juno. I know, thank you. Enough of that. But thank you for joining me for another esports stream. Today we are streaming Overwatch 2 for our JV team, junior varsity team. This is the second match for the spring season. And right now, we're currently just waiting for them to get a team for their match. Sorry. And it looks like that's what we've gotten right now. I believe we've gotten a team for them. And we will be inviting them shortly. As for who their opponents are for today, I don't know exactly. But all we can do is look forward to today's match. I hope everyone's day has been going well. I would not wish a bad day upon anyone, especially the viewers. We have our wonderful team here with us. Redhead Rage is their main support and team captain. Fiamet, Daniel San are their supports. Sorry, their DPS. Vibes is their other support, teaming up with Redhead. And Kakioi is their amazing tank, good friend of mine. Taught and mentored by the one and only Pupcake. I'm sure if you've been with us before, you know about the treacherous tales of Pupcake, yes? I'm being really picky about my hair. I do apologize. Having such a noticeable parting line is so obnoxious. But I won't concern myself with that. I was hoping to get a loot box opening before everything, but I had taken too long. So I do apologize. So right now we're just waiting for the teams to fill. And not much that I could really report on. The last thing that we saw from I can't keep this out of frame, but I can keep the mic out of frame. Just a little bit. But the last that we saw of our JV team was their final preseason match. They unfortunately lost that one, but that will not be held against them or their record for the season. It's just a lesson for them to learn. Hopefully we can have a better match experience today than we did last time. And it appears we have our team finally. Inari, Spooky Camper, Die Plays, Jonah Chaos, and Sleepy. Private profiles. Let's see who else has a private profile. Private profile. Private profile. Private profile. And private profile. Private profile. I don't know what league we're playing through today, but as far as I'm aware, having a private profile is against the rules. Or it's advised to make your profile public. I don't know though. Let's see who we have viewing today. Don't want that to be open. Looks like we have 5 viewers in chat. Can't see exactly who. I just now realized that within the title's incorrect. I misspelled Overwatch. I that's embarrassing. I might have genuinely just misspelled Overwatch. All right, I fixed it. I just had to cut the stream because I didn't want to open anything that shouldn't be open on stream. That we shouldn't have be seen. Yumi, thank you for the follow. I can't believe I get to say that. It's so funny to be able to say that. Yes, Yumi, thank you for the follow. That's very fun to say on a stream as the streamer. I want to share this stream to people. I will be sharing the stream to people. Well, now that we have 5 people in viewing the stream right now, how's everyone's day going? Is everyone doing well? I would hope so. And a quick side note to everybody who is viewing, there is a bit of delay, and I won't be able to. If you send something, I'll be seeing it a bit later, a bit after you send it. Because what you'll be seeing is a bit behind, because due to rules within the league, we're required to have delay on the stream. So you won't be seeing things exactly as they are live. You'll be seeing them a bit of time beforehand or ahead of time, before, whatever. So yeah, like what you're hearing right now, you'll probably hear a minute or so later. I think it's funny. I don't exactly know what's taking our time to start for today, but I won't rush. I hope you guys are just willing to be patient enough to stay here and wait for the game to start. Hopefully you guys don't just click off of the stream and not give it a chance to actually start. That would suck. Hello, Renee. My day's going great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for dropping into the stream. What is going on in chat? Okay. Nothing important. don't know how I want this mic oriented. Pardon me messing with the camera. I'm just being picky about it. How long is stream delay? I don't exactly know, but from what I've heard, we're required to have a 3-minute stream delay. Maybe shorter because that seems a bit long, but I don't really know. I don't know what's taking our team so long to get their match finalized, but hopefully it won't take us too much time. This mic is super insensitive. I have to be super direct with it. I don't know why it keeps like cutting in and out from time to time. But probably should mess with the equalizer. I don't want to mess with things that I shouldn't. Good luck to Gionia, of course. Good luck to everyone on our team. Big good luck to our JV team. And it looks like in chat they're going over maps right now, so we might be getting started very, very soon. And they choose Ilios. Ilios for capture, it seems. Which is strange. I've never seen an Ilios pick. Right? Ilios isn't a very common pick. I've heard word that the mic is quiet. Mess with the equalizer a little bit. Hopefully that's better. And looks like we begin. It won't let me view directly until our teams are selected. And we begin. It's not letting my little menu pop up. Hopefully the game's not frozen. Hopefully it'll let me do things. Why are there skins? Alright, perfect.
Clear skies. I'll change that.
A gentle reminder to everyone viewing.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
A reminder to all of our viewers here. Real names are not allowed when referring to a player. It's best to refer to them by their username. And right now we're spectating Kakui because it looks like chat might be some fans of Kakui, so we'll let them be spotlight for a little bit. And it looks like we've made our first engage. Kakui is losing a bit of health here. The spectating's a bit different than last time. I was able to see everything up top last time I streamed. I don't know why it doesn't do that now. It looks like we get our first pick off onto their Roadhog. We've not lost anyone, I don't think so. And Kakui is taking a bit of aggression on the Pharah. Few picks on that Kiri. Alright, Kakui is in a little bit of pressure there, but they make it out. The Suzu thrown from our May. Look at the first person. It looks like we're down 2. We're down a support and a DPS. Unfortunate. Props to that Pharah for those picks. Gio goes to chase and no effect. And we lose our other DPS. Fiamet, unfortunate. And Kakui is out.
I'm here.
Going to re-engage. Let's spectate. Let's spectate a support. Let's spectate Vibes on Kiri. Alright, doing the job keeping their team alive. And then keep themselves alive, though. We don't want to be out as a support and leave our team without a support. We're down a support and a DPS right now. Fortunate. Good pick from Vibes and Kakui on their tank and support. And Daniel takes their other support. And Vibes is solo ulted by the Pharah. That's unfortunate. Let's watch the Reaper. Fiamet's on Reaper. It's typically their pick. And they get a pick on the Pharah. And Kakui gets a pick on that Mei. That's wonderful. And it looks like we're able to get perks right now. 5 people have chosen their perks in total, it seems. Kakui drops behind. Looks like we have almost all of our ults with the exception of Fiamet. Fiamet's taking a bit of pressure and they get out safely. That Wraith mode is a very, very useful tool when it comes to playing Reaper, but if you use it at the wrong time, that could be game over for you. Looks like the Orisa uses ult and the Mei ult, and everyone gets out perfectly okay. And our Hazard ults, looks like the ult off has gone in the enemy team's favor. And our team loses the team fight, unfortunately. We've made substantial progress on the point, however, so that's very, very good for our team. Let's watch Redhead Rage on Lucio. Let's see what they have to do. So 2 people have used their ults, 3 people still have them, and I'm pretty sure 3 people used ults on the enemy team. If I'm right, our team might be planning to play some ults here to get that final fight win. Redhead Rage is in a bit of danger here, but they keep themselves alive. And the Reaper ults and picks off 2 on point and picks off 3 with basic shots. Amazing work. And our other DPS takes out their other support. Well done. All that's left is the Pharah, and they have to make touch if they want to keep that point from reaching 100. And it looks like they go in and they are out. LNHS JV takes the first point in control. Wonderful, wonderful. Yumi says they love Kakui. It's good to hear. Glad to see we have some fans of players here. How does everyone feel about that first round? Feeling good? Feeling great? How are we feeling, guys? And I won't see a response for the next, 2 minutes. All right. I don't think we've spectated Danielson at all this game, so let's give them some of the spotlight. Danielson is now on Cassidy. Don't know the enemy team yet, but it looks like they have a Farah, same from their old team. Substantial team composition difference. They now have a Doomfist and an Ana. No punch from the Doom, and they pick him off rather easy. Amazing work. Another pick on the Moira and the Ana, but Fiamet is down. That's unfortunate. I need you guys to know, do you guys like first person or third person more? Depending on what you guys like more, I'll keep it on that. Good picks from our team right now. They're putting in some good work right now. Good pressure on that Doomfist. And they blocked him off. He's off to fight on his own, and he makes it out. Our team's putting in work right now, which is what we want to see. A nasty punch from Doom, but it doesn't really do much. Our team's using their abilities effectively, which is what we love to see. Amazing work from all of our team. Kakyo is getting some picks right now. We have 2 ults right now, 1 support and 1 DPS ult. Moira on flank. We have 5 viewers in chat right now. It's gone down. That's sad to see. That's all right. Looks like the fight's moved to point, and Farab drops their ult, and 2 of us are down. Doomfist takes himself out, and we've lost our Reaper. Cassidy puts in the work and takes out that Farah. Amazing work. Let's bring it back to Kakyoe since y'all love to see him. The team fights have been going well. They made it to 69% off of just that first team fight, and then they held that. That's amazing work that we love to see. They put in some pressure, and their Junkrat is out. Props to Kakyoe. And their Ana drops Nano. And we drop our hazard ults. That Ana's out. But 2 of ours are out. We lose Cassidy and Kiri. But Kakyoe gets a pick off. Looks like they lose to some ults here. Kakyoe is out. Alright, Kiri back to Kiri. Redhead takes some damage, but they make it out okay, hopefully. We lose our Kiri in the process because we've been pushed back nearly to spawn. And we lose Redhead as well. And bring it to Fiamet. They're doing good. They really are. Played really well, deserved the win. Third person's good. Anyone else want to input? Looks like we've made a switch to Mauga. Mauga is a pretty scary tank to deal with. And Junkrat is sitting in there, as well as their Doomfist. But Junkrat is taken out for that point, for that positioning. And they lose their Doomfist as well, but our Reaper's stuck. They take out their Ana. And Farah uses their ult and picks off that Reaper. That's unfortunate. Daniel-san takes out the Farah before they could pick off anyone else. They bring it to Redhead. Junkrat used their ult and did something with it. They lose their Moira, and our Kiri finally drops ults. Are these ults what help us win this point? Is this the deciding factor? We lose our Mauga. That's unfortunate. And Meteor Strike onto point. We lose 2 people. I think we can use a beat here. And no beats. We lose this team fight. We're holding on strong. And Reaper ults gets 2. 3. Oh, wow. Amazing work from those who remained. Will our team make it back in time? Mauga's on point. That's Kaku. You love to see him. And he takes out that Moira. Any ults that they have, they should drop now. And that is game. First game completed. Well done to our JV team. This is what we love to see. Play of the game goes to die plays on the enemy team. This from the first round. Knocking 2 people off map. That's what happened to the beat. I hadn't even noticed. That's so unfortunate. Amazing work to our team. I gotta use the soundboard, you know me. Amazing work from our JV team. Proud of them. It's on to the next one. It's on to the next game. Enemy picks map one more time. So it is first to 3, meaning best out of 5. So it is 1-0 right now. If our Overwatch team wins the next 2, then that is game. So we still have more to go through, and let's see how that plays out. But again, wonderful work from our JV team. And clear my notifications. I don't believe we've picked map yet. Looks like the people in the enemy team are complaining about some things, like the skins being on, and one of the just bumped the desk with my chair. They're currently arguing amongst themselves. But one of their players is just telling them to admit they lost, and that's it. Proud of Kaku? Yes, I am too. Also, I found this on the desk. Isn't this cool? Put on waiting music while we wait for the next round. Yeah, like the waiting music? I'm just joking. I won't put you guys through that, especially while #1 Kakyoi fan says someone in chat. That's what we'd love to hear. But I won't put you guys through the waiting music, especially if you were on stream before any of the gameplay was shown, because that was playing for a good 5-ish minutes on repeat. If this is your favorite song, I'm not going to judge you. And now, we wait. They pick King's Row. King's Row is a pretty typical pick when it comes to these games. The maps you'll see a lot of the time are King's Row, King's Row, Busan, and New Queen Street. Maybe some Colosio. Those are the main maps you'll see for their specific game modes. And I think we're getting ready to go into our next one. Sorry, did not mean to do that. Whoa. All right. Not gonna have that on stream. Side note though, not Overwatch related, our varsity Marvel Rivals team is undefeated right now, so props to them as well. If I can get verified for HCell, then I'll be able to stream Rivals. But for some odd reason, they have not verified me, so I cannot stream them just yet. I plan to, I want to, but I can't. So we just have to wait until I can finally get verified, and then I'll be able to stream Rivals for you guys. But props to our Rivals team for being undefeated right now. How do you guys feel about an interview after the game, yeah? Winter Kingsborough. It's a fun map. But how do you guys feel about interviewing some of the players after the game? Yep, yell up for it. If you guys want to see someone, I'll ask them and see if they want to be on stream. While I wait, I will check my phone. And we're defending. On our team, we have Danielson on Ash, Femet on Reaper as per usual, Kakyoe on Hazard, Redhead on Lucio, and Vibes on Kiri. Pretty normal stuff.
We hunt foxes where I come from. Where I'm from, the foxes fight back.
Chat, is this Aura? Is the foxes fighting back Aura?
Dead weight gets left behind.
Who do we want to see first? I'm judging you guys want to see Kakyoe first things first, yeah? Hazard's gigantic build. This weird robot arm. Upsets me to see it. They have a Doomfist, is what it seems. And a Junkrat again. And Kakyoe gets a nasty pick off on that Junkrat. Doomfist is in. We lose our Kiri. That's unfortunate. And Kakyoe is in there and gets one pick. Femet gets one, and Danielson gets the healing beacon. Looks like they have an Ilari. Right now on the enemy team, there is Doomfist, Junkrat, Hanzo, Ilari, and Ana. Our team is putting in substantial work against what we love to see, holding them off and getting some consistent picks. Kakyoe in a dangerous spot, but he makes it out alive, which is what we want. Doomfist tries to dive and gets nowhere with that. And he's picked off. Kakyoe slept and looks like he might be out, and he's down. We lose 3 people, but it's an equal fight. Never mind. Femet's putting in some work right now, and they keep the point for our team. Our team is respawned, and the team fight will begin again. Amazing weave, I suppose. Doomfist blocks air and gets no charge on that punch. Teleports behind in the middle of the open and gets slept. That's sad. Wraith mode once again, keeping them alive even further. Looks like we're 1-1 right now. Teams are equal. Doom hits no one with that punch. It gets a bit of charge off, but not too much. We shot a charging Doomfist. And there's a Hanzo ult, and that Suzu might have just saved Femet from a big damage, big tick of damage. If Femet's out, we lose 2 people. Our Kiri doing their best to keep our Hazard alive, but they themselves lose their life. And it looks like we lose that team fight, unfortunately.
Time to get clever.
Let's watch Lucio. Vibes is on Lucio. Vibes on Lucio and Redhead Rage on Kiri? Never seen this before. Let's see what Vibes has to offer for some Lucio gameplay. Injury would be cool. Sounds amazing. Stream Redhead, Kakyoe. They need to see Mycon's handsome boyfriend, apparently. Alright. I don't know who that is. We want to see Redhead and Kakyoe, I think. Yeah, Yumi says stream Kakyoe. Renee says stream, or interview Redhead. Interview, not stream. The Doom is in, just dropping. Oh, we're dropping ults now. We have all of our ults, so we'll see how this plays out. Another ult dropped from Hanzo. And Illari, they're dropping every ult to get to this checkpoint. Doofus dives, and they are hit by that Illari ult. Team kill from them. Amazing work. Good work to our opposing team. They dropped every ult for that, and we have every ult to make another fight. Redhead's the only person on the team that Renee knows, apparently. Good to know. Reaper's teleporting to get some flank. Slept out of ult. That's so sad to see. Two people, Kakyoe and Fiamet, are down. That's painful. That's what we hate to see. I'm sorry, I had to. Looks like King's Row might be one of the enemy team's better maps because they're putting in some significant work against our team. Props to them. We drop our hazard ult and trap that Doomfist. Was the solo ult worth it? They're down 2, losing their Illari. We're down 1, losing our Kiri. They're down 4 actually on the enemy team. Just the Junkrat left. I'll get some more Kaku gameplay because you guys love to see it. Doom is in. And we drop our Lucio ult. Doom and Kaku having a 1v1 and Doom is out. Their Junkrat's out. Kaku's going in on the aggressive side, getting a little bit of tick damage in. And there is a charged Doomfist. He drops his ult. Whoa, Kaku almost punched off the map. That would have been sad. We're keeping it pretty equal right now. Amazing team fight from everyone. Good hold. And Doomfist is getting in and out, getting healed. They're finally out. We're back up to 5 viewers. Who returns? Oh, well, let me check. Illari drops ult, and so did our Kiri. No luck. Their Hanzo drops ult, and it looks like we might have lost this team fight here. Get some gameplay from our Ashe. Haven't seen much of that this game. Fiamet is under pressure, and they almost made it out, but that Doomfist takes their life. Redhead is doing something. Redhead is back on the Mercy. That's their main. They love their Mercy. And a good dodge from the Ashe. I won't criticize Redhead for that. And we drop our hazard ult and get almost nobody, it seems. That Doomfist is just in and nobody cares. They use their Meteor Strike to get out and get health. And they drop. Back to full health from that ult alone, on its own. Maikon is proud of Kakui, but everyone's doing good. So the enemy isn't getting the last checkpoint just yet. Looks like we have 2 ults to stop them. Let's look at this Mercy here. Junkrat drops ult, might be trying to pick off supports. We're down on health. And Bob is... We win that round. Amazing. Good work to our team. Good work, team. We're all very proud of you. 2-0 right now. So now our team has to make it to the distance of the enemy team. Such tomfoolish statements in the game chat.
Let's make history.
Team comp's a little different right now. We're back on the venture. We still have our Reaper. Typical. We're back on Doomfist. Kakyoe is amazing on Doomfist. Redhead is on Lifeweaver. And Vibes on Lucio. I think we'll open with probably Kakyoe again, since the crowd seems to enjoy the Kakyoe gameplay.
It can't be. Not enough stickers in this thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're on the Mauga instead. They immediately start lighting up that Orisa. I was really looking forward to some Doomfist gameplay, see if they could one-up their Doomfist. Ooh, Lifeweaver putting in some good life grips there. Mauga is a force to be reckoned with. A very formidable tank when used correctly. They're very good for team plays because Mauga's his cardiac overdrive allows him to heal the more teammates are in his range. His charge, he runs in there and he slams for damage, and he wields 2 miniguns. Yep, you heard that right, 2 miniguns. One minigun lights the enemy on fire, and the other one does more critical damage to enemies that are on fire. Shooting them both at once, you're just spraying, and believe me, it works. As you can see, they're just mowing through slowly. He's scarily accurate with just one minigun. His accuracy drops insanely low when you're using both, but who's using 2 miniguns at range, right? Use them both up close. We have some more people in chat. Dreaming the Bull. Soundboard. No name drops in chat, please. Keep it to usernames, please. Thank you. Not my rules, but it's been agreed that we don't use real names. Orisa drops her ults. Big damage on Kakyoe, and they make it out alive. Our team's putting in significant work, and that's what we love to see. Love to see. Kakyoe could solo. Hi, Drake. Let's get some more gameplay of some other people. Let's watch Danielson on the Venture. We haven't seen some Venture gameplay at all today, so let's get a bit of insight on that. And just to be able to keep talking, let's go over Venture's kit. Venture's kit, Venture's a strong close to mid-range DPS. They shoot explosive drill shots that do a lot of damage. They have a drill dash that they can use to just fly towards the enemy and drill into them, or when they go into the ground, which we saw just now, they can dash through the ground with it. You can charge your emergence. Is that a real word? Emergence. Charge the emergence to deal more damage, and that dash just finishes things off. They switched to Diva to counter the Mauga, it seems, but it just looks like what they're doing right now just isn't going to work. Our team has a really strong composition, and that's doing its job. Right now, it looks like we're running a brawl comp, which means to get up in the enemy's face and just deal the damage. And just fight the fight. There's 3 main team compositions that you hear in a lot of games like this. Let's keep the chat comments appropriate. I don't want to have to be a mod, but it's not my rules. I am advised to try to keep chat clean. Let's not be weird in chat, please. Oh no. We just... No way! That actually just happened. Our Lucio tried to use his ult against an exploding Diva Bomb, and we lose 2 of our lives to Diva Mech. I've never seen such buffoonery. I've never seen 2 people die to a Diva Mech respawning. Wow. I don't even know what I was talking about beforehand, but it looks like they're coming back in with that fire. We dropped the ult from the Mauga. And once you're in that cage, you're never coming back out. Not alive, at least. Amazing work, that cage and the Venture ult. Looks like our team's angry. I don't blame him. They dropped Transcendence from the Zen. Don't know when they got a Zen or when they got a Cass. We're getting very, very close to that end zone right there. With a significant amount of time left to use. Three minutes left and so little distance to make. It's not an issue, and it's not going to be difficult for them to make it back. They drop another Diva Bomb. And a pick off on Vibes yet again. That's unfortunate. Let's see what ults we have. We only have 1 ult, and that Diva could be a significant issue when it comes to that ult, because her defense matrix will disable any and all projectiles that will be shot in front of her. And if you could guess, Reaper shoots, meaning he shoots projectiles, and his ult is all projectiles, and it would be effectively useless in front of a Diva defense matrix. Enough of the Kakyo gameplay. We've seen enough of him. Let's get some. Who should we spectate? Let's watch Fiamet, because it looks like he's waiting to use that ult, hiding above them.
Enemy turret ahead.
Fiamet's waiting. Yep. Looks like they're in position. And they dropped that ult. Only 1 pick using Wraith mode into that made it a bit obvious. We dropped the Illari ult and the Cass ult. No hits from Cass, and Vibes is down to another ult yet again. That's sad to see. Our team seems to be capitalizing off this a little bit. They pick off that Diva before they remech, and it looks like things work out just as we want them to. May behind, poking a little bit. And looks like our Venture pops ult, and that is the win for the second round. Amazing work from our team. This is what we love to see. Play the game goes to Daniel-san. I could probably imagine where it was. Probably within that the cage. It wasn't in the cage, actually. I was expecting to be in the cage when they got a 4 kill. Just the double kill, wow. Amazing work from our team. It is down to match point. If our team can win this next match, game over. That's what we want to see here. We could take the win home, and it is their second match within the actual spring season. That'll be their second win for the season. And I will be right back. And your goat's back. Sorry, I'm being picky about my hair once more because I don't like the visible line from my hair parting. It makes me upset. I like it when it's too defined. But it is the final game mode, Flashpoint on Suravasa. Suravasa is actually, I think, one of the most picked. Back to that discussion from way earlier. I think Suravasa is probably the most picked Flashpoint map. I might be wrong. I just remember playing Suravasa a lot when I was on Overwatch. I look forward to this. I want to see our team win. I love to see my team win. And don't worry, Renee, I return. All right, looks like both teams are ready. Flashpoint is a... Hopefully that doesn't show up on stream. Flashpoint is a semi-long game mode. You have to capture 3 different points in a singular round. Each point is a lot shorter to capture, unlike in Domination or Control, where it's one point per round. And it takes a significant amount of time to capture. One good team, I think there's only like a good 2 team fights in terms of length that you can take before that Flashpoint is captured. The thing about Flashpoint is I'm pretty sure all progress halts completely if the point is contested. Which is different from Control, where even if there's someone on point, if your team has control of it, it will keep ticking up the percentage. Let's go spectate.
I'm sure it's fine.
Looks like Psycho Cactus, our wonderful coach, has begun to moderate chat. I warned you guys. I'm very sorry. And Kakyoy on the rollout here for Doomfist. Looks like they're going in.
Show them a trick or two.
Doomfist's arm looks weird. Looks like we have a bit of a Doomfist dip here. I'm just talking mess, I'm sorry. But on the enemy team, it looks like we have Doomfist, May again, Cassidy, Brig, and Mercy. That's new. The only 2 returning are May and Cass. Reese was played a little bit earlier, but I'm not gonna judge. I don't know what I'm talking about. Our team was the first team fight, and we take control of the Flashpoint. Flashpoint is its own mini best of 5. You have to capture 3 Flashpoints in the round, and once you do that, game's over. A nasty punch from Kakyoy and the finishing shot. Rest in peace to Cassidy. Brig being a little aggressive for some strange reason as support. That's too much for Kakyoy to handle, so they back out. And they punched into a fortified Orisa, which did absolutely nothing. Full charge from just that onslaught of damage there. Slam onto the Brig and missed the punch. That's unfortunate. Looks like we've lost 3 people actually. Danielson and Redhead are out. That's the Curie and the Venture. We've almost captured the Flashpoint, and Kakyoy makes it out with 40 health to spare. Yikes, that's unfortunate. And off of just 2 team fights, like I said, we've gotten the point to 99%, and the enemy caps it. Vehement makes it out with some scars here, and they get healed by our wonderful supports. Another team fight is bound to happen. It looks like we've made our engages. Fiamed going in for the flank and diving onto the supports. No luck on that dive and that engage. And it looks like Fiamed's down for the count. Switching to our Kiri here, Red Rage. And without their Suzy, they couldn't make it out of that ult, and we lose them too. Looks like we're down 3 right now. Kakui is putting in some work as well as Daniel-san on the venture. We love to see Kakui's Doomfist because that's what he's made for. Learned from Pupcake the goat, and they're out. Yikes! Nasty headshot from Jonah on Cass. Good shots. Our venture holding on strong, and our team comes back, and it looks like we might capture this point. I think our venture, our Lucio has dropped a beat. And Denison gets another pick. Amazing work. Venture makes it out with just minimal health right now. It's 99 to 90. I think some ults could do us some justice here. Secured the first flashpoint. Amazing work from our team. This is what we love to see. I'll turn that down whenever I do it. I forget how loud it is. Yes, Kakui is amazing on Doom. We love to see his Doomfist. He learned from the great Pupcake, who was once a Doomfist monster. Still is, but we just don't see it as often. Looks like we've gone to switch to Tracer, and that cast absolutely murders our Lucio. So unfortunate. Sneaky little hiding spot from the venture, gets one pick, and they go to chase the Tracer. Looks like the enemy captures point first. And they're stunned out of their dig from that Orisa spear. Unfortunate. All right, Vibes, let's see what Vibes has to offer. Vibes has a nasty habit of getting picked off by ults. So very unfortunate. Lucio is a fun character. I'll explain the character since I'm sure a lot of you don't play Overwatch. And Vibes is nearly out or already. I mean, would have already had to switch because I switch whenever someone dies. But Lucio is a support character. There's a little field. If you look closely, you'll see a little ring moving around him. You look, see, there'll be a little yellow field on the floor. That's their area of effect. And if you're a teammate in, oh, we lose Fiamet, unfortunately. If you're a teammate in the range of a teammate Lucio, you'll get one of two status effects. You'll either be sped up and you'll run faster, you'll run around fast, and yikes, that's unfortunate. Vibes is out. Fiamet on Reaper. But back to Lucio. You'll be sped up, and the more teammates that are in that little ring, the faster you'll be, which is what we love. And then same goes for healing. And amazing ult play from our team here, and we finally get the point, but it's 4 to 99, which is very, very sad. We'll have to hold off we'll have to hold a strong guard here, and we have only 3 ults to make this work. But Lucio heals and speeds up the team. More healing, the more people are in the ring. Faster, the more people are in the ring. And then his ults drop the beat drop. He slams onto the ground and gives everyone a massive health boost. I think a good 1,000 health maybe, but it goes down on its own at a rapid rate. So it's not meant to give heals. It's meant to help soak damage. So if something big's happening, you're going to drop that beat and it'll help soak up the... That's sad. Oh no. Looks like we dropped our Kitsune rush. We lose the team fight, and I think we lose the flashpoint. Overtime. Can we make it back quick enough? Ventures in, trying to stall point because they can dig into the ground. They're stalling as best they can right now, but it might cost them their life. They're dancing around a little bit, keeping a bit of time left, but again, it cost them their life. Catcoin's in on the Doomfist, putting in some significant work, soaking up some damage, and we get that beat drop for some life preservation. That's what we love. Orisa drops their ult yet again, and we're anti from that Ana nade, and it looks like no matter what we did, we lose that flashpoint. So sad to see. Yes, that is true. Thank you, Psycho Cactus, for pointing that out in chat. The Overwatch rivals, the Overwatch varsity team, sort of disbanded. One of the members left the team entirely to pursue a different hobby, which I'm very proud of them. That's something they should totally go do. Some people just didn't really feel like returning, and then people like me went to Rivals. I was completely open to staying on the varsity team for Overwatch, and I wanted to keep playing, but there were just not enough people to continue to play because we needed 5 people and we just didn't have the team back. So that's super sad to see, super unfortunate. But if things change, we can't even really change right now because the season's already started, so we can't really go in. Maybe next year we'll have some more gameplay from our varsity team, but with that we'll be losing some of our members. Chewy Vortex and Pupcake will be leaving us after this year because they're seniors, they're old. They have to go get a life or something like that. But they will be leaving us. It's super sad to hear, but it's inevitable, and our time with them has been great. But for now, let's focus on this and let's hold on to that. So let's switch to our Kiri, or now Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver is a fun support. Their healing is a bit strange because you have to charge it to do more healing. So their healing, like their rate of healing is slow, but their output is high the longer you charge it. They have a pretty decent damage output as well. But their life grip, that's the main thing. And looks like we've captured that flashpoint without any trouble. This is the last flashpoint we have to capture. If we capture this flashpoint, game over. But Lifeweaver is very fun. Lifeweaver is very fun. They're very, very useful. So say you have someone who's diving, right? Like they're going out into the back lines of the enemy team and they're trying to get a pick off on like a support who's like behind the team, trying to dish out heals safely. The person's gonna dive that back line and try to get out that support. But say there's too much back there for them to handle. They're taking too much damage. Life gripping will immediately encapsulate them in a shield, and you will drag them to you if you're playing Lifeweaver. You'll drag them back to you into a safe spot, and they're not in harm's way. Like right there, I think would have been a good time to life grip, because 3 people are out from that ult, and it looks like we lose the first team fight, with the exception of Kakui, because they're playing Doomfist. Talk to the Doomfist. And we fat finger ult in spawn. Oh dear. Yikes. That's what we absolutely hate and dread to see. It's a very useful ult that could be kept for such a more necessary occasion, and may have just went to waste. But that's all right. If they're doing their job, they'll get that ult back, and it looks like some pressure's being put on our Lifeweaver here. And that Orisa, is the Orisa down for the count yet? Who knows? They might be getting some heals right now. I know the Orisa is out. Some good damage output from Kakui here. Let's get some gameplay from Redhead once again, because I think they might have the least amount of gameplay on stream right now. And I'm trying to balance it out, but I do get a little bit lost and caught on some things. I forget to bounce around the stream. So I do apologize to the players for not streaming them and giving them some screen time. Cass pops their ult, walks out with it, and surprisingly enough, Vibes isn't shot. Usually they would die to the ult. But we have 4 ults, almost 5 ultimates to use for this fight. And we might drop everything for this. Excuse me, wow. I don't know what's going wrong. We might drop everything. We're getting back capped right now. We actually just got back capped. There's no way. Junkrat dies. Orisa's going in. Contested. We could use an ult right now. Looks like that beat drop hit no one except our 2 supports here. And we get the Tree of Life. That's an amazing ult that deals out healing over time in constant pulses. Do we capture? And that is game. GG's. Wonderful work from both teams, from our JV Overwatch and the opposing enemy team, which I did not get a name for. I do apologize. Looks like they're mad in chat. But amazing work from both teams. We love to see a good competition, and our team put in some work, and I'm very proud of them for it. I'm sure you guys love to see the Kakyoe gameplay. I know that makes you guys happy. Amazing work from them. I have some loot boxes. We could do some loot box openings while I go interview. So we'll be right back. And we are back, everyone, and
I'm not in
we
frame.
have our wonderful support here with us.
Hello.
Just get over here. Just get over here. I'm gonna mess the camera right now. We have a Redhead Rage, our mostly Lifeweaver player for today.
Yeah.
And behind us we have the tank goat Kakyoe. I know you guys love to see him. Let's give it up for
I didn't get any claps, so wow. I see the treatment.
I was gonna say let's give it up for our two interviewees, but thank you for cutting me off. Could you get the door actually? Shouldn't have any outside noise.
At all. No outside noise.
So first we'll interview Redhead because they have the headphones and the mic. So how do you feel about your game today?
I feel like we did really well. The other team, they were like a little bit like.
Scoot this way so you're in frame.
Okay. I feel like the other team, you know, because they were like towards like the middle of it. They were being a little salty. Like, oh, this isn't the map that we chose. I was like,
I was talking about that in the chat. I was like, what are they going on about?
I don't know. I
There
guess
were
because it was winter, they were like, this isn't the map that we chose.
They could easily just say that before the match, but they chose to
know.
be ready.
Oh.
Oh, Coach is in here for stream. Hello, Coach.
Hello.
Not on camera. It's okay.
It's all right.
But
I came
welcome.
in here to just say congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Very well played. Very proud of you and the whole team. So that was probably some of the best gameplay I've seen for Overwatch 2. I think it's safe to say you guys are about at the same point as most of the varsity team was at one point. You're pretty
Ouch.
you're pretty high up there. So
Thank you.
feel good about that.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was our wonderful coach. Thank you for those words to our team. Warning support. Just because you're on par with some of the varsity doesn't mean you're on par with the Juno Shikomizue.
Hey, I didn't even say anything, man.
I know you thought it.
I didn't. I actually
thought
did.
it.
I was like, that's why I made that noise because I
Oh,
don't
yap,
think so.
yap. Enough of that. Anyways, back to the interview.
He muted me.
I did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
did not.
Anyways, but I think that we did pretty well. I think I could have done a little bit better, especially towards the end. I was not happy with my hills towards the end. But I think overall we all did pretty well. Especially person that's coughing behind me, Kakio, constantly, because they switched to Doom, and then he was like, "Can I go to Doom? Can I do Doom?"
I was
Immediately.
hoping to see some Doom gameplay, and then he
Yeah.
switched off to Malga. I was sad about that.
We were gonna do Doom versus Doom, but then they switched to Orisa, and then they were like melting. So then I was like, okay, let's switch back. But I think we did pretty well. I did not appreciate my Lucio beating like a whole bunch of time. That sounds bad, but that's the old name.
Dropping beat.
Dropping beat. Not needed.
Dropping the beat at the wrong times.
In Spawn, I loved it. That was my favorite.
Got 5 loot boxes. We'll do box openings at the end of the stream.
Okay, but I think genuinely we did pretty well. That team, they were harder than the last team that we beat, which I expected, to be honest. But I think we did rather well. Everybody doing their part. And I do want to give a shout out to Daniel-san. Did really well, to be honest. This game did like probably the best that he's ever done like this whole season.
Chat is not lined up with the little chat box, and it makes me sad.
Fix that later.
Whatever.
But I do appreciate all of my teammates. They did really well. They did really well supporting. They did really well defending, because that team they had some pretty good
There were some
attacking
strong moments
strategies.
there.
Yeah, like especially where they had like half their team. They had like 3 people coming in from one side and then 2 up top behind us. Which I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are being serious now. After they got bad about us going 2-0, they were like, we got to change something up.
I was
like
scared on the second match on Kings Row, because it was like then that it snapped, right?
Yeah,
And like they held you guys there for a good bit.
yeah.
Like you were trying to hold them, and they just kind of like pushed through, and they
Yeah.
made it just there to the final point.
And I don't know why their diva, she attacked me. She literally just full on zoomed every single time I would step out spawn, just full on zoomed at me. I'm like, can you go after somebody else, man? I hate when
No,
tanks
dive
go
the
after support. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't mind when the DPS go after support, but I have a vengeance against tanks who go after supports. Like, I'm a little old Mercy, and you're sitting here just going, you're hammering me. Leave me alone. I'm minding my business.
Any comments? Anything you want to say to the stream before we switch off to this guy?
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching. I see some support for me. Thank you very much. And I just want to say thank you, genuinely, for watching the stream and just being here. You know, it's great to have like interaction in the chat, because like sometimes the chat will be dead and it's just like us talking to ourselves, and that's it. Even though that's kind of what it's all about.
Green Rocky 7 for the follow.
Thank you.
It feels fun saying that as a streamer, like unironically. Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching us play. Because this is like the most support that we've gotten like our whole season. Last season, we weren't too hot. Especially with these guys around. We barely even got any showtime. These guys were taking over.
I barely got any showtime. It was all Pupcake's fault.
Well, that is true.
The Pup Glaze.
And the chat was like, "Oh, put Pup King on, please." I'm like,
Yeah,
fine.
you realize the main people who were saying that was his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you listen?
And his sister.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
I supposed to do? Like, I just see people there, and like even when your girlfriend is like, "Oh, but she got me right," I'm like, "Oh yeah."
You see me, I rotate, but I'll open with the people that they
Yeah.
want.
And also, thank you. I see her in the chat supporting me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And will that be all from Redhead for today?
Yup.
All
Until
right.
I come back after this guy's done.
Redhead out. Kakioi, it's up to you. Kakioi.
No, don't grab it yet. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Hey.
All right, Redhead, get out of here. Kakioi. Hello. Let's go this way. Actually, be in frame, unlike that one.
I was in frame.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I was.
All right, Kakioi, welcome. Hello. How do you feel about your game today? Super direct.
I feel good. You know, we're finally winning for once now. Pretty happy about that. You know, happy with the team and all. You know, we're all doing good now. Sorry, Antonio. It's been a long day.
Yawning on stream, terrible.
Yeah, I'm just really proud about all of us because as she said, last season wasn't it? We were doing too hot, but I think everything just switched now. We're all working all good. I'm just really happy that we won. I got scared we were gonna lose for a bit on the second game.
I saw it being a possibility, but I was hoping for you guys to pull through, and you guys did. So amazing work from all of you guys. You were putting in the work. You were putting in that Doomfist work. That's what we love to see.
Yeah, I try to get their backline
Dior.
first. I try to get the supports first, so they have no heals or anything, and try to help our supports as well.
We need to see the inner Dior come back.
I'll try.
We need Dior. Any highlights for you about the game? Anything that you just want to go over?
No, not any. Oh well,
Lucio
wait, one.
Spinal.
No, one. I think it was the first game where our Reaper killed 3 with his ult, bro. It really helped us. I thought we were not gonna capture point, and our Cassidy as well.
I forgot to shout him out because he held that point for us for a while. And he
Yeah,
was
you
holding
were
point
just
for a while.
bouncing around.
Yeah, I
you
was
and
trying-
you and Venture were
Yeah.
putting in the work.
I was trying to get there so fast. I thought
I'm
we were gonna
surprised
catch it.
the Venture didn't get play for that the quad kill with their ult on Kings when you used Cage on Mauga.
Oh yeah,
It
I
was
don't
just a
know
2K that they got play on for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
I don't know why.
But major improvement from you guys. You guys are doing great. Anything you want to say to the stream?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support.
You were
Uh,
getting some support. I'll say that much.
Yeah. Where? Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're so unenthusiastic about it.
Bro.
Say, wow, guys,
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Oh my yay. Thank you so much.
But there's a ghastly ghoul in the window.
Ghastly.
Woo! All right, but that's enough of Kakyoe for today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for joining us.
Yep.
And time for the loot box opening. Yeah. I had to pull out all the stocks for this one. You want to open one? Want to open one? Want to open one? Get in frame. Get in frame. All right, open loot box number 1. I haven't seen this
It's
in
a skin.
so long.
It's a skin. It's a skin.
W for
it's not a skin though.
All right, I'll equip this. Ringleader Reaper. Ooh.
Well, that was a Twitch thing.
Yeah. I wish I had gotten this skin. I really wanted it. All right, you open the next one.
Me?
Yes,
Okay.
open the next one. Open the next box.
It's a skin. It's gotta be.
No.
Oh my gosh, man.
Denmark.